Why on earth would you pay for Nell's burial?
Not that it's any of your business, but Nell left behind a son who may want to visit her grave.
Why? Why would he do that? If Michael's honest about who Nell was, about the damage she inflicted, he'll be glad he had nothing to do with the woman. I'm glad that I didn't know that Helena was my mother while she was still alive.
You can't compare Nell to Helena Cassadine.
Okay, how about your mother? How about the pain that Madeline inflicted? You're not gonna romanticize her. Why would you romanticize Nell?
Okay, again, none of your business. Now, if you two will excuse me, I don't want to be late to the graveside service that I paid for.
What, you're not going with her?
You know, it astonishes me to say this, but I actually agree with you. It would be kinda too wily if Nell was in an unmarked grave.
And I'm assuming you pitched that argument to Nina, did you? And it fell on deaf ears? Because you know this is all mixed up in her head with the loss of her own child. Speaking of which, I am aware of what you're doing.
Regarding Nina's child?
You're encouraging her to keep up the search. And if that's the case, you better make damn sure there's a child out there to find.
Oh God, you are ever more ready to hear than we are to pray. You know our needs before we ask, and our ignorance in asking. Give us now your grace, that as we shrink before the mystery of death, we may see the light of eternity.
Amen.
I'm not like you, Valentine. I'm not trying to win Nina's gratitude by hiring someone to pose as her child. I am, however, going to help her as much or as little as she wants during this search.
And when the search hits a dead end and Nina is devastated, what then?
What's the alternative? Am I supposed to shield her from disappointment? I mean, I'm not in charge of her life.
Well, aren't we enlightened? Somebody's done a lot of work on themselves. I wonder if you would be so objective if it was Carly about to break her own heart. How far would you go to protect Carly? What boundaries would you be willing to cross? Or should I say, what boundaries would you not be willing to cross for Carly's sake?
All right. How many times have you had this conversation with Nina? I mean, that is your angle here, isn't it? Play up my relationship with Carly so Nina feels what? Insecure?
I'm not the only one who sees your connection with Carly for what it is.
Thank you